Hi and welcome to Trucking Tips with Dave, episode 3. Continuing on with our theme of life in level 3, we're now going to talk to EROAD and Steve Fielding, National Manager of Key Accounts, and we're going to look more today at you're in a position where you're stuck in level 3 and not all of your processes may necessarily be paperless, but what can you do looking forward so that you're not in this position again? So how can you position your business for future events that as yet are unforeseen?
So the next guest we have is Steve Fielding. He's National Manager Key Accounts for EROAD. And Steve, we find ourselves about to transition into level 3 environment next Tuesday morning, Tuesday the 28th. And that means business are able to operate, but in a very different world. Customers can't come onto the premises. The business must be contactless. Obviously, transport will kick underway again, and the truck drivers will be in their cabs, and the staff won't be in their offices. One of the things with this crisis is this hasn't been a crisis of technology in any ways. Technology has been a saviour for us all through this crisis. It stood up, and businesses that have transitioned to a paperless system have really benefited and seen a lot more seamlessness than, say, a server-based business or even for the paper-based businesses that are still out there. So it's obviously a stake in the ground moment for a lot of people is to say, hey, I don't want to be in this situation again. What's the future look like for me? And I mean, you guys can offer any manner of help in that area.
Yeah, absolutely, Dave. We're really keen to help people go on that journey towards a paperless way of operating. We've got a number of our existing products that will sort of help people to do that. And again, we've got a couple of new exciting things that we should be bringing to market very, very quickly. Obviously, EROAD's sort of synonymous with electronic rock, so that's one piece of paper left that people have got to touch. We've got our Inspect product, which is our sort of pre-check app, which obviously runs on both Android and on iPhone, which allows people to collect all those defects. So if I think about a defect sheet sort of in isolation, there's a piece of paper that potentially starts its life off in the office. The defect book's handed over to a driver. A driver's going to carry that around with him, fill it in. That defect sheet then will come back, obviously, back to the haulage yard. Will then get picked up by somebody to take it into the workshop. There might be a few different defects on there, some mechanical, some electrical. So again, it may go through a mechanic's hands and also spark's hands, and then end up back in the office for somebody to file away and put somewhere safe. We can do all of that, completely without that piece of paper that potentially could be carrying a virus around your organisation. We can do all that in a nice and a straightforward manner, and that's also all based up on the cloud. So the guys who can't come into the office, obviously the truck drivers are all back to work, which is certainly something that we're absolutely thrilled to hear. But you can sit at your kitchen table and you can see those defects coming in, and you can manage them. And obviously your maintenance providers and stuff, those guys are able to work. So you can just manage the whole process from the kitchen table, which is, just a huge testament to sort of, I guess, modern technology.
So, if someone's looking down the road of the destiny of their business's journey, they don't have to eat the elephant all at once, do they? They can start their journey and through your account management process, as they gain confidence, it's just to plug in and keep playing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to get somebody on board with, let's say somebody just wants to get involved with our pre-check inspections. That's a sort of standalone product. We can offer that to somebody without them having telematic units in the vehicle. But one of the things that I commonly see if I'm in customers is I'll walk in and they're only a customer. They've got our units in there. They're really enjoying all the driver behaviour stuff. They're seeing the efficiencies from fuel saving. They get their off-road bin, they're able to actually run their fleet because they've got that extra visibility. But they pull up the great big spreadsheet running their maintenance and their schedules off. And they're taking information out of EROAD and they're putting it in their spreadsheet, and it's a very, very manual process. We have a maintenance module in there that is parcel of the core of EROAD. So that's not something that if you're an EROAD customer you've got to pay for, but it is a really powerful tool because it's taking those hubbo readings and odometers and engine hours directly from the vehicle, and you can schedule all your maintenance off the back of that. And that's the same environment that your defects are going to go into as well. So you can have somebody with a a bit of corrective maintenance, that can sit alongside people doing their regular schedule maintenance. So all of that's going to live in one ecosystem, and essentially a lot of people will already be paying for a fair bit of that. So we would really encourage them to get in touch with us and talk about how they get on that journey with us.
Fantastic. That's some great advice there, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there just thinking now about tidying up some manual loose ends. Steve, thank you so much for your time this afternoon to come on to Trucking Tips with Dave and just share some of that information and the bit that the journey can be a series of chunks as confidence grows, and just highlighting some of the things that where technology has really come to the fore. I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're well, and looking forward to seeing you when life returns to abnormal.
No, thanks ever so much, Dave, and I'm just looking forward to seeing our roads fill it back up again with all the trucks, because it's in all of our interests that the transport industry gets it back up and running and successful as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks so much, mate. Take care, and we'll talk again soon.
Thanks a lot. Cheers, mate.
So there we have it. Some more great information, more forward-looking about, hey, we're in a situation now, we've got to cope with it as best we can, but who should we talk to, what should we do to position our business looking forward so we're not caught in this again next time. Thanks for watching. Great to have you along each time, and look forward to talking to you again on episode 4. Take care.